Welcome to AI Brief. I'm Amin.
And I'm Leah.
And today, we're doing a deep dive into some really significant moves happening right now in artificial intelligence.
Yeah, lots going on. We'll be looking at OpenAI and their global Stargate plans.
Right, and how AI is getting baked into, like, Figma's whole design world.
Plus Mistral, they've got a new cost-friendly model and an enterprise platform.
And we'll touch on the latest from Anthropic and Salesforce, too.
Okay, so let's start with OpenAI. This OpenAI for countries idea. It sounds like a pretty major strategy shift.
It really does. They're talking about partnering directly with governments, building AI infrastructure inside countries.
So actual data centers on the ground
Ah,
and tailoring the AI.
exactly. Adapting tools for local languages, cultural contexts.
Yeah.
Think custom ChatGPT versions.
Custom chat GPT for like public health or education within a specific country.
That seems to be the goal. They're starting with democratically aligned nations, aiming for about 10 projects initially.
And this all ties into the bigger Stargate project, but taking it global.
It does. And they're framing it as promoting, quote, continued U.S.-led AI leadership.
And also creating a global growing network effect for democratic AI, as they put it. It really does push OpenAI into a different kind of role, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Less tech company, more, well, international player.
Okay, shifting over to the creative side, Figma made some big AI announcements at Config 2025.
Yeah, quite a few things. Figma Make, for instance, prompt to code.
So you just describe what you want, and it helps build an interactive prototype using natural language.
That's the idea, a big step for fast prototyping. Then there's Figma sites.
Publishing websites straight from the designer.
With one click, basically. And they're talking about AI for animations coming soon, too.
And Figma Draw is getting AI help for vector stuff, making illustration easier.
Seems like it. Plus, Figma Buzz is a specific spot for teams to make marketing assets, on-brand stuff, using AI for images, copy.
So Figma's really pushing beyond just design tools. It's stepping into, like, coding assistance, web publishing, content creation.
Yeah, taking on platforms like Canva, Adobe, even some AI coding tools, perhaps.
Interesting. Now, what's happening with Mistral? They've got something new.
They do. Medium 3. It's a new model, and the big claim is high performance, but way cheaper.
How much cheaper are we talking?
Like 8 times lower cost, apparently. And they're saying it competes well against models like Claude 3.7 Sonnet GPT-4o.
Wow, okay. That kind of cost difference could really shake things up.
It could. And they also launched LeChat Enterprise.
Right, aimed at businesses. Does it connect with typical work tools?
Yeah, integrates with Google Drive, SharePoint, that kind of thing. You can build custom agents, use document libraries.
And deployment. Can businesses host it themselves?
Public cloud, private virtual clouds, even on-premises. Seems they're focusing on privacy controls, which is probably smart, especially thinking about EU regulations.
And they hinted about maybe open sourcing their large model, too.
Yeah, a little hint there. We'll see.
Okay, Anthropic's adding something, too, right? Web search.
Yeah, web search in their API. So developers can hook Claude-powered apps up to real-time info.
Which means you could build agents that, say, track stock prices live, or do current legal research.
Exactly. Opens up a lot of possibilities for dynamic agents.
And Hugging Face also put out something similar, an open computer agent.
Yeah, it's an in-browser tool that can surf the web. Sounds super easy to access. Just needs the internet. Kind of a retro interface, apparently.
Interesting. Now, Salesforce's CEO, Mark Benioff, seems pretty bullish on AI.
Oh, definitely. He called it the biggest, most exciting transformation ever, talking about an unlimited age where AI starts running things like manufacturing, robotics.
He also pointed out how quickly things are moving because research is shared so openly.
Right. And he mentioned Salesforce customers already using their AI, like Agentforce, for customer support. Singapore Airlines, open table.
And he really stressed that CEOs need to learn how to work with AI, manage it almost.
Yeah, using it for actual business planning, analyzing competitors, grading ideas, figuring out market angles.
Though he did add a caveat, didn't he? That generating truly new, novel ideas consistently, that still seems to need the human touch for now.
Yeah, LLMs give great insights, but maybe not groundbreaking originality just yet.
Okay, let's run through some of the other updates quickly. Apple looking at AI search for Safari.
Yeah, exploring options like OpenAI, Perplexity, Anthropic, potentially.
Google updated its Gemini 2.0 Flash for image generation, better quality, text rendering.
Netflix is using OpenAI for natural language search in its UI. Easier to find stuff.
LinkedIn launched an AI job search tool using natural language commands.
Ace Studio released a super fast open source music model, AC Step. 4-minute clips in 20 seconds.
Wow. And Windsurf got an update, custom workflows. That's the company OpenAI reportedly bought, right?
That's the one. Stripe also announced an AI model for payments, fraud detection, plus stablecoin accounts, and an NVIDIA partnership.
And Google's adding image generation to Gemini 2.0 Flash, too, improving quality there as well.
One more Wired reported OpenAI might be talking to the FDA about an AI, Cedar GPT, to maybe speed up drug trials.
Okay, that's a lot happening. And finally, some trending tools people are checking out.
Right, quickly. Gemini 2.5 Pro, updated coding features. Avatar 5e for lifelike characters. LTXV for fast video generation.
Google AI Max for search ads. Alumnium translates test instructions to commands. Aethor helps with outlines, drafts, citations.
Compass for deep web research.
Yeah.
Common Room for sales intelligence. And Spring.new for building custom apps with AI.
Phew, quite the list.
It is. And that wraps up our deep dive for today into the latest in AI. We hope you found these updates useful.
To keep up with everything happening in this fast-moving space, definitely follow and share AI Brief.